Welcome back to ADHD Skills with Jess and Alex. She's Jess, I'm Alex. Today we're going to be talking about motivation, procrastination, and how do we get stuff done when that dreaded to-do list item pops up. So Jess, what's something in your life that you just dread doing?
One thing I dread doing is getting ready to go get the groceries and even going to the grocery store. I really dread doing it because just the suspense of getting lost in the grocery store and
Mm,
knowing that I just want to go through all the aisles and go through things and then pick up things and buy things I don't need. So what I've realized that's been helps me to immensely prepare myself to get to the grocery store is sit down and make a list of what I need. And when I say make a list, I mean I'm opening up the fridge and I look to see what I have. I think about meal prepping. I think about what do I need this whole week. And I really try to go through everything to really get a good solid list. So then when it's time to go to the grocery store, I'm in and out there. Yes, it's gonna take me kind of a long time because I have a long list, but I know where things are. I know what I need to get and I really stick to the list and not get distracted on, oh, but I really want to go down to see the seltzers and the soda. Oh, I really want to go get ice cream, even though I have ice cream already. I don't need that. I really stick to my list and I make sure, and I always have that out, either on my phone or if I write it down on paper. I vary sometimes. And I always just leave it out. And I always have like a pencil with me or a pen if I have paper, or I'll just cross it off or check it off if I have like my iPhone. Just so also I know that it's done. And also checking it off and crossing it off also gives me more motivation. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the list. And then suspense is killing you. It makes you want to go faster, actually. Sometimes what does get tripped up is if they don't, if they, you look for something in the grocery store and they don't have it. You're like,
mm.
oh my gosh, my whole meal is off. What I do, what I usually do, honestly, I just go ask someone in the grocery store, I ask for their opinion. I say, hey, I was looking for X, Y, and Z, but you guys don't have it. What would be a good substitute? Or you can look on your phone and look up substitute for X, Y, and Z. That's really helpful for me to do that. And it does take a lot. It makes it a little bit more enjoyable too, to be honest, especially because you're going in there with a plan and
Mm.
then you leave having succeeded it. So just leaving the grocery store too, just you feel like you're kind of on top of the world, like walking on the red carpet, like, oh, I got you. Like everyone look at me and sometimes they'll do that and people will be looking at me like, you're a crazy person. But I'm like, hey, I just achieved something that I did not want to achieve and it feels great. Just also knowing the feeling of, hey, this feels great is something amazing as well. What about you?
Wait, before we get to me, let's debrief a second.
Of
You
course.
set yourself up for that dopamine hit by planning things out and trying to get things set up. You set yourself up for success, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. I need that dopamine.
Okay,
That's
good.
pretty much.
Yeah. For me, it's the dishwasher. That's the thing that I dread.
Ooh.
Unloading the dishwasher when the dishes are all clean. It's very easy to put dishes in the dishwasher when they're dirty and you have room in the dishwasher, but when it's full and it's clean, ugh,
Yeah.
don't want to unload the dishwasher. So, what I do to set myself up for the dopamine
Hmm.
is I pair it with something that makes the dreariness of it lessen. I can't make it perfectly enjoyable, but I can have something going on in the background that makes it more enjoyable. So I'll
Hmm.
turn on like a TV show, or sometimes I'll tell my smart speaker to play like the Hamilton soundtrack or something that gets me excited, is fun, and gets me going. So what I do is I just try and lessen the burden of it by
Hmm.
pairing it with something exciting, something fun, something that's going to give me that dopamine hit.
No, exactly. Pairing it is also, I mean, do you feel a sense when you pair it with something versus when you don't? Do you feel a sense of like relief?
Yeah, I mean, once I get done with it,
Yes,
there's
once you get
that
done.
relief that,
Yeah.
okay, good. I don't have to do this again until the dishwasher is full again.
Yeah.
And it's not hanging over my head.
Hmm. I think being able to feel that feeling of what it's like after also helps us to make sure that we do pair it. Like with you, the dishwasher, you do make sure that you have a TV show or put on favorite soundtrack just to make sure that it gets done. No, that's awesome. And pairing is a very, very strong tool to have and to use for other things as well. Especially with, and I would be interested if other people have tried pairing and what they've used it with, and if they would want to try to do it as well. But it's really fun to try out different things as well, too. Because I
Yeah.
know that for me, I don't know about for you, but for me, with figuring out with the groceries and stuff, it took me a little tries to figure out what works for this, right? Does pairing with something like listening to music while I'm making a list, or does something else? So for me, I had to figure things out. It didn't come right away, which also is something good to know as well. Is that if some things don't come right away, some things do, which is awesome. Some things don't. Sometimes you need to figure out and play around and figure out what's the right song to play. Because maybe sometimes you play this same like soundtrack dishwasher, then your mind knows dishwasher mode.
Mm-hmm.
So something interesting, right? So just got to figure out and try. So don't give up, right? If you try something and it doesn't work, message us below and say, hey, I tried this, but this doesn't work. Do you guys have any other tricks? And feel free to comment. We will respond right back to you guys. We got a lot of tricks up our sleeve. Cannot wait to share them with you guys, though.
Yeah.
So, I'd definitely be interested to hear what people have to say, for sure. Yeah. Well, I'm Jess.
I'm Alex. Thanks for watching.